Hello, good citizens. My name is Dan. This is a call to action. On September 24th, 2021, I attended the Nanaimo Law Courts for a quiet, peaceful protest, all by myself. Literally, as I started live streaming, a lawyer pulled up in his personal vehicle, took offense to my sign, interjected himself into a conversation that I was having with someone else, and made extremely rude comments, committed city bylaw offenses by swearing and yelling out in public, made multiple uncalled for threats of criminal prosecution and being thrown in jail. It also seems he's breached part of the Legal Profession Act, which in British Columbia are laws. And according to Part 3, Section 26 of the Act, anyone can make a complaint about this lawyer's behavior. And it also seems, according to the Code of Professional Conduct for British Columbia Act, he's breached several of these sections as well. These are all things that anyone can make a complaint to the Law Society of British Columbia about a lawyer's conduct. As I turned around and tried to ignore this lawyer who was hurling threats and insults at me, a lady came from across the street. Apparently she had a court appearance that day. And she called out to the lawyer saying, "Hey, aren't you supposed to act professional?" At first I thought she was yelling at me. I didn't really know what was going on. And I didn't even know that this man was a lawyer at the time. I thought he was just some schmuck defending a ticket for the headlight being out on his pickup truck. Yes, he's driving around with one headlight. And this nice lady was obviously shocked by this lawyer's conduct. She obviously knew that he was a lawyer. I didn't, but she did. And when the lawyer walks into the building, the courthouse, you can hear him say on this audio, it's very faint, but you can hear him say to the sheriffs, he yells at the sheriffs, he goes, "Guys, get him out of here!" And that's pretty much all it took. The sheriffs then came out, and one of them in particular kicked me off the sidewalk, kicked me out into the street, so I had to stand into the street. My followers on the live stream then started calling the Nanaimo RCMP to report the false report made by the lawyer and the sheriff that had kicked me off the sidewalk and into the street. And when the RCMP showed up, they kicked me out of the street and to the sidewalk across the street. And shortly after that, the lawyer came out of the law courts building and came from across the street and got into my face and said all kinds of things. I love he says, "You're threatening me by being in my face." So anyways, the next day, I called the Nanaimo RCMP to report the crime of the false report, which is a crime in Canada under Section 140 of the Criminal Code. It's called public mischief. I'll just read it to you real quick. So Section 140, subsection 1 says, "Everyone commits public mischief who, with intent to mislead, causes a peace officer to enter on or continue an investigation by A, making a false statement that accuses some other person of having committed an offense." And B doesn't apply, but C certainly does. And C says reporting that an offense has been committed when it has not been committed. So I made the call next day to the Nanaimo RCMP to report this crime. I spoke to 3 people. I won't post the first 2 calls just to save time, but wow, they sure don't know what they're talking about. So anyways, they finally had to get a sergeant to call me back, which means what they did was they told the sergeant, they said, "Hey, you got to call this guy back and get rid of him. Here's the file that we have on it. Just read it real quick so you know what you're talking about. And just come up with something to make this guy go away, quick. We need this guy to go away." So this is a phone call that I had from Nanaimo RCMP. This is Sergeant Micheal Eggen. And when you're done watching this video, I would appreciate it if you would call the Nanaimo RCMP detachment and let them know how you feel about this. Normally, I wouldn't ask people to do these types of phone calls because generally I don't agree with them. But in this case, what happened the previous day on the Friday at the courthouse was completely unacceptable. So if they want to come and arrest me and charge me with criminal offenses for all this, go ahead. You know where I'm at. Come on down. I can't wait to put this in front of a judge. So give them a call. Let them know how you feel after you watch this video. please use the non-emergency number, which is area code 250, and then the phone number is 754-2345. You can also leave a Google review for them. I love Google reviews.
So my other car is a Rolls Royce. Well, the work truck. I know it.
What's up, Sean? What's up, Cage and Randy? What's up, Scott H? Thanks for joining me. Going to court today? Watch out, there's a prosecutor here. He might threaten to follow you home. And then if you make a complaint about it, guess how they'll handle it? You know Nicholas Barber? Yeah. How's it going, man?
What a chance you can call me a kid.
I'm live streaming.
What chance is that?
Sorry, bro.
So Nicholas Barber, a prosecutor,
Yeah.
tried to follow you home.
He threatened me. We had a trial,
Right.
and
Right.
when we took a
Good luck with that.
when we took a afternoon break, he
See, nobody wants to listen to your bullshit, so.
yeah. That's okay. We'll listen to your bullshit. How
And
about
I'm
that?
not consenting to you videotaping me.
Well,
And you keep it up,
yeah.
you'll be in custody because I'm going to call the cops.
Okay.
And,
There's yeah.
hopefully they'll take you away.
Yeah. Nanaimo RCMP. Do you know?
Yeah,
Do you need
thanks
the?
so much for that.
Do you need the phone number?
No, I know it.
Okay.
I have it on speed dial. It's under asshole.
Okay. You got a court hearing today?
Go fuck yourself.
I did last night, and I'm quite worn out from it actually. Watch out, this guy might get violent. Do you know Nicholas Barber? Are you related to him or something?
One more indirect threat to me, and you're going into custody because the sheriffs are watching and they'll take you down. Last warning.
Sheriffs will take me down. Okay, good to know. You have a nice day, sir. Did you hear that, guys?
Stop harassing people outside of public buildings.
You hear that, guys?
You're worse than the cunts who are out spitting on my daughter, a healthcare worker, because of the COVID. And hopefully you won't go into hospital.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't get violent. Yeah,
Fuck
I know.
you.
He might get violent.
Fuck you. You fucking cunt.
Hey,
Anyways.
are you supposed to be professional?
Sorry? Oh boy. Yep.
Who is that delightful man?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I don't know him.
And he just started flipping out on you for taking
Yeah.
pictures?
Yeah, I'm doing I just started like a protest here because the main prosecutor here, Nicholas Barber, he threatened to follow me home in court. And then I tried to make a complaint about it and they wouldn't even take my complaint.
And the guy gets to call you a fucking cunt?
That wasn't him though. That was just some random guy. I don't know who that guy is. Well, hey guys.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good, how's it going?
Good.
Sheriffs are here. We
So
got,
what are you filming for and stuff?
we got the best sheriffs in all of British Columbia. guys.
Okay, they're very nice of you to say.
Let's go back.
Yeah, no problem. So this is actually courthouse property, okay?
Sure, yeah.
So you
no.
can't be filming and holding your sign up here.
Okay.
You're welcome to do it across the street if you like.
Across the street?
Yeah, across the street.
Oh man, what do you guys think? Should I go across the street or should I stay here on the sidewalk?
Well, the sidewalk actually, and if you're filming people are starting to feel intimidated, then that means that they're not having their access to justice just like you want, right?
There's the guy that made the false report. License plate number ED1881. Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Stay back, sir. Don't get arrested. Don't get arrested, sir. Stay
You
back.
make one more veiled threat to
Stay
me,
back, sir.
and
Don't get
you'll
arrested.
hurt.
Don't get arrested. You already made a false report, sir. Don't get arrested for assault.
Just don't engage with them.
Yeah, you already made a false report to the BC Sheriff, sir. Get back. Get back, sir. You already made a false report.
threatening me
You
by
already
being
made a
in my
false
space.
report to the BC
You're going
Sheriff.
to put my license plate
You already-
on the social media,
It's live
and you
streaming.
don't listen.
It's live streaming.
Oh, good.
It's got a
That's
huge
good.
audience right now.
Good audience.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. You made a false report to the BC Sheriffs.
Well, clearly, given by your actions in response to him, his report wasn't false. It was a valid report.
You hear that,
Okay?
guys? You hear
So,
that, guys?
Stay off the property and stop
off.
harassing the
Fuck
people
you.
that are going in
Fuck
and
you.
using the courthouse.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mr.
Yes.
Hi, it's Sergeant Eggen with the RCMP.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Good. You were calling?
Yeah, I was reporting a crime.
And what's that?
Public mischief.
Okay, for...
Well, Section 140. You familiar with it?
I know public mischief, yes.
Yeah. So that's when someone causes the police to enter into an investigation for a crime that never occurred.
Correct.
Yeah. So that's what I'm reporting.
And what are the details, though?
Oh my goodness. They didn't tell you?
Yeah, but I need to hear it
Oh,
from
okay.
you. This
Okay.
is about the thing at the courthouse yesterday?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, so that's not public mischief. There was a report of something, the members attended, looked into it, and the file's been concluded. But that doesn't meet the definition of public mischief.
Wow. How do you know?
Because I've read the file.
Okay. So you just that's how it works now? You just read the file and say it's not public mischief. There's no
You were there
investigation.
protesting, correct? You were the one the members were talking to?
I actually never got a chance to protest.
No.
Somebody filed a false police report and then I got kicked out of the area.
Well, you were asked to move to the other side of the street, I believe, and not obstruct the door. Is that not correct?
And that was for a crime, right? That was because I was intimidating and harassing people going to the courthouse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the public mischief. That was the false report.
Well, it's not okay,
What do you mean it's not a false report? How do you know?
because it was investigated.
By who?
So, by the police officers.
Exactly. So that's and because the report was false and the police entered into an investigation, that makes it public mischief, right?
Well, only if the report was false. But if there's
That's what I'm trying to get you.
details that say
That's
it wasn't false, then it's not public.
that's what I'm trying to
Anyways, I don't...
That's what I'm trying to report. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to investigate. You guys say you've already investigated it, but you have no idea what happened before the police showed up.
They spoke to people there. It seems like a legitimate concern was there, so that's not public mischief.
It seems,
I won't
yeah.
be starting a public mischief outfit.
It seems,
Is there anything
yeah.
else I can help you with?
Wow. Sorry, what was your name again?
Sergeant Eggen.
And you're not going to investigate this?
No.
Okay.
There's a police file for it already.
And could I get the number on that police file?
Yeah. One sec here.
And you're not going and you're not and just to be clear, you're not going to investigate public mischief.
Correct. The matter that was reported has been investigated. It's documented on that file.
Okay, so so you guys have no idea what happened before
How
the
do you
police
feel
showed
they
up?
have no idea what happened when
Because it's
these
all
officers attended? They spoke to people that were involved.
no,
Spoke
they
to
didn't.
you, did they not?
Sir, this is all video recorded. The video recording started well before I even got there. Okay, so there's an unedited, uncut, very long video that shows that a lawyer interjected himself into what I was doing and harassed me
and then made it out like I was harassing and intimidating people going to the courthouse because he did not like my sign. He has a problem with people that protest. He called me, he said I was worse than the fucking cunts that spit on healthcare workers. Okay, this was out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere and started saying these things. Then he burst through the courthouse and yelled at the sheriffs, "Come on, guys, get him out of here." He interjected himself into a conversation that I was having with someone else. Then he filed a false report with the BC sheriffs that I was harassing and intimidating people. Okay, that is false. He then called the Nanaimo RCMP to report that I was harassing and intimidating people at the courthouse, which I was not. Clearly, that's on video, sir. It's already on the internet. People are flipping out all over it. And now you don't want to investigate? Wow. Really, sir? So what you're saying is I can make a false police report and I won't be in trouble for it.
No, I'm not saying that. If you make a false police report and we find it to be false, you may be charged with mischief.
So you need to investigate this to find out whether or not this police report was false. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, he filed a false police report. The police showed up and took action against me because they got a false police report, sir. Do you understand that? Section 140 of the Criminal Code, it's very plain English, sir. Somebody causes the police to enter into investigation under false information. That is a crime, sir. I don't know what you guys don't understand about that. But that's fine. I'll just put all this on YouTube and everyone can see it. And if you guys want to get nonstop, constant phone calls all the time about this, that's up to you. If you don't want to investigate it, that's my only option I'm left with then.
Okay. Thank you, Mr.
Have a good day.